What if your development stack is actively sabotaging your velocity? So Microsoft just dropped Visual Studio 2026 with .NET 10. And here's a little secret for you. All the startups out there think that it means it has to be run on Windows, but you're missing it. Here's the wild part. They've solved problems that have been killing startup productivity for decades. 50% reduction in IDE freezes, file-based apps that run without projects, 3 years of guaranteed support on an LTS release, and scalable, fast apps that run on, yes, any platform, not just Windows. So today I'm going to break down some of the big features that come with the new release of Visual Studio 2026, .NET 10, and what makes this the ultimate startup stack, and why here at Startup Hack we use this to build for companies who want to be serious about scaling some smart software, and why smart founders are already making the switch. So let's jump into this today. All right, the startup world just got a massive productivity upgrade. Visual Studio 2026 and .NET 10 aren't just incremental updates, nor are these just for enterprise. Guys, these are for startups. I've been using these for startups for decades. They're fundamentally redesigned for how modern teams actually build software. We're already building platforms on these, and I've been doing it for over 2 decades. The difference is night and day. So for a long time, for the first decade, that only ran on Windows. And then the second decade of things got awesome. We got .NET Core, right? And we've had .NET Core now for over a decade, and it is amazing. It runs so fast on Linux. I haven't hosted anything on .NET other than on Linux for over a decade now. So let me switch over here, and we're going to dive into some of this announcement, right? So Visual Studio 2026 is here, faster, smarter, and hit with early adopters, right? So I'm going to talk about the solution load times here, dramatically down from 14.7 to 8.3 seconds. UI thread blocking during solution load from 7.8 to 3 seconds. It means you click it, the thing's practically open by the time you can blink. So the next part is they have a debugger agent that runs for unit tests. This is a great use case of actual AI AI agents, right? AI agents to go shopping for you and buy $1,000 plane tickets. Nah, I'm a long ways from trusting that. To write the unit tests that nobody wants to write, now that's a totally different story, and I'm all on board and totally all ears. So, this is some pretty cool stuff, and we're going to keep going here, right? So, feedback tickets that they've fixed over the last 12 months, which is pretty awesome. So Microsoft is still actively working on this. If you think this is just for corporate and enterprise, majority of the people using Visual Studios are running on the Community Edition. Over 4,000 extensions that work with Visual Studio 2020 today still work with 2026, right? So don't think that you've got to make everything. So they've made this really good and backwards compatible. We're also going to dive in and talk a lot about what goes with it with .NET 10. So now there's no more solution files, project files, or complex setups. Just write a .cs file and run it with .NET space run space main.cs. This puts C# on equal footing with Python and JavaScript for rapid prototyping and CLI tools. You can reference NuGet packages and SDKs directly in your files using special pound directives. Create a complete web API with entity frameworks in a single file, perfect for POCs and demos. Convert your script to full project later with .NET Project Convert when you need the structure, right? And so, there's a lot of great stuff that comes with this, right? Now, .NET 10 is supported until November of 2028, which gives startups stability without constant migration headaches. Your tech decisions today lock in your stack for the next 3 years, and plus, it's going to be longer than even 3 years. It'll be supported for a long time, and the upgrades we've gone from 6 to 8 to 10, and it's been seamless. It's very smooth. We actually just upgraded one of our projects this last week from .NET 8 .NET 9 to .NET 10. Very easy, right? Your tech decision. So Microsoft calls this the fastest .NET ever, with actual performance benchmarks to back it up. So compare that to .NET 9's measly 18-month support, which is not enough for serious productions. Enterprise clients demand LTS releases, and now startups can deliver that. But part of the reason for this is because upgrading is literally simply swapping out one file. It's very simple. We've had 0 problems with it on all of our projects. So startup time is significantly faster on Visual Studio, with 100+ projects load instantly. UI freezes are cut by over 50%. The IDE stays responsive while loading up, so you can start working before. Now, if I sound like an infomercial, it's because I've been using Visual Studio for over 25 years. I used it originally when I very first started coding professionally in 1999, and I'm still using it today, right? We use Visual Studio and Visual Studio VS Code in all of our stacks. Now, one of the nice things is they've also got extension properties. And so you can finally add properties, not just methods, to existing types without modifying source code. So create an isEmpty and hasItems properties for collections instead of ugly items.ini, right? So support for private fields mean you can cache expensive calculations inside extensions. Static extension members let you add factory methods directly to your types. There's so much more. The just-in-time compiler now devirtualizes array operations, speeding up loops up to 4 times faster in .NET 10. So small arrays can get stack allocated automatically, reducing garbage collection pressures. Your hot paths just got faster without changing a single line of code. So this is perfect for real-time analytics, gaming backends, and high-frequency trading systems. The performance gains compound. They get faster arrays, mean faster everything built on top of them. Now, by the way, if your company needs to get faster, make sure you reach out to us, because here at Startup Hack, our specialty is helping build systems so your company can reach maximum efficiency. So check out startuphack.com and we can help you out. Now, the built-in validation for minimal APIs using standard data annotation attributions. Automatic 400 bad request responses with detailed error messages when validations fail. So there's no more writing boilerplate validation code for every single endpoint. This is perfect for startups building out APIs fast without sacrificing data integrity. So disable validation per endpoint when you need flexibility for special cases. Now, there's also a new keyword, a field keyword, which means less boilerplate and more business logic. So eliminate explicit backing fields for properties with new field keywords. You can implement null checks and lazy initialization and default values. So I'm going to be giving you some code samples very soon that's going to show you some of these. I'm just running through to give you an announcement of all these. Now, there's also server-sent events, which are real-time without complexity. So you can push real-time updates to clients without a WebSocket complexity. These are perfect for dashboards, notifications, and live data feeds that startups need. So this works with iAsync enumerable for clean, maintainable streaming code. Clients stay connected and receive updates as they happen. And this is built right into ASP.NET Core with type results.server sent events for type safety. So your MVP just got real-time capabilities without separate infrastructure. Now, Visual Studio updates are now separate from .NET and C++ build tools. So you get a new IDE feature monthly without touching your production tool chain. This is going to be huge because your CI/CD pipelines stay stable while developers get productivity improvements. This is perfect for startups that need cutting-edge tools but stable deployments. Now, you also can start, one of the beautiful things of this, and I hear all the time is, well, isn't C# just for Windows? No, the cross-platform shell scripts in C# are amazing. You can write shell scripts in C# that run directly on Unix systems with shebang support. Use the full power of .NET libraries in your DevOps operations. Reference existing projects and NuGet packages from your scripts. This is perfect for startups that are standardizing on C# across an entire stack. So your bash scripts just became type safe and testable. Now, there's also an AI native development that are happening in C#. And now we like to build in a lot of our own AI tools. And so if your company is looking for AI enabled things, we can help you connect your systems using AI enabled code with a lot of our platforms. So make sure you reach out to us at startuphack.com. Now, in closing, I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Are you guys making the jump to 2026? What are you guys finding? Did you convert all your .NET 8 and 9 projects to C# 10 to .NET 10? Like, tell me what you guys are thinking, because we converted already 2 of our projects from .NET 9 to .NET 10, and it literally was just like flipping a switch. It was super easy, and they immediately sped up faster. So it was definitely a smart move. And I'm curious to hear what you guys think. So as always, make sure you leave a comment down below and make sure you like and subscribe. Here at Startup Hack, we love to train software developers as well as build custom software solutions for companies. So reach out. We'd love to help. And here's some great information about our services.
Hi, I'm Spencer, a fractional CTO. With over a decade of executive leadership and 25 years in software development, I've transformed technology teams and products for businesses just like yours. As your fractional CTO, you get the strategic guidance of a seasoned technology executive without the full-time commitment. Perfect for companies ready to leverage cutting-edge technology without expanding headcounts. My team at Startup Hack has already built advanced AI agents for small and medium businesses, automating complex workflows and delivering advanced ROI to human workflows. We specialize in creating custom software that connects your systems into a single coherent technology ecosystem. Our development approach focuses on tangible business outcomes. For one client, we developed AI-powered workflows that cut days off of human processes. For another company, by connecting multiple systems, we reduced processing time to increase their ROI by over 75%. We don't just write code, we architect solutions that scale. Whether you need cloud system architecture, data integration between legacy systems, or custom AI agents that automate your unique business processes, my team delivers results that exceed your expectations. Having led technology for a lot of companies and launched 7 successful brands of my own, I bring battle-tested expertise to your business challenges. Our specialty is turning technological complexity into business advantage. So if you're ready to harness the power of AI and custom software to drive your business forward, let's connect. Together, we'll build technology that doesn't just solve today's problems, it positions you for tomorrow's opportunities. Technology leadership, decades of experience, AI powered. Reach out today and we can help you. Check out starterpack.com/Spencer.